Madam President, at this time, everyone from the waiting room has been brought into the meeting and we are recording.
All right, let's call the meeting of the City of Tonawanda Council to order at 7:11 PM. Please call the roll.
Lulanich is excused. Nocera,
Here.
Rautenstrau,
Here.
Mylum,
Here.
Cook.
Here, please stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. We gather together this evening because of love for our democracy that brings to us freedom and purpose, love of our community and its people, and love for you who make life possible and blessed. We thank you for your presence with us, and we pray that we might be responsive and obedient to your will and your way. Guide our decisions tonight, that we might serve our neighbors faithfully and well, for we ask this in the name of Christ. Amen. You may be seated. Okay, bid openings as per your agenda for the 2023 Tonawanda City Hall New York State Court renovations, as well as the 2023 sidewalk replacements. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to the mayor for his presentation of the Veteran of the Month. Mayor?
Thank you. It's my honor as the second council meeting of each month to do this. And first thing I'd like to do is say thank you for your service, sir, and welcome home. Clifford Strelo, lifetime resident of the city of Tonawanda, served active duty in the Air Force from 57 to 61 as an electronic intercept operator. Overseas duties was duty in Japan, Panama, and Germany. Following his active duty, Cliff served 16 years with the U.S. Air Force National Guard, 107 civil engineers. Some of his medals that he received were the Air Force and the U.S. Army Good Conduct Medal, U.S. Air Force Defense Service Medal, Small Arms Marksmanship Medal, U.S. Air Force Achievement Medal, Longevity Service Medal, Overseas Short Term Award, and the U.S. Air Force Reserve Service Award. Following his honorable discharge, Cliff signed up as a volunteer at the City of Tonawanda Niagara Hose Fire Company number 3. It is now a lifetime member of that host. Thank you, Cliff, for your honorable service to our country and to the City of Tonawanda. We thank you very much for your service. Yes. So what we do is we'll take this one and we'll post it in the front foyer as they come in, so everybody can see it. And then this one goes to you. So we're here. This one goes to you, and you may take that with you. I will say thank you for your contribution to our country and to the city of Tonawanda. So thank you very much.
There is
Weird machine.
You're gonna throw us off into the other one.
Thank you, Mayor. All right, at this time, we'll now have the public hearing. Mr. Clerk, if you could read the notice regarding the public hearing.
Yes, Madam President. The Common Council of the City of Tonawanda will hold a public hearing in council chambers, Tonawanda City Hall, 200 Niagara Street, Tonawanda, New York, on Tuesday, July 25th, 2023 at 7 p.m., at which time interested persons will be heard on the following matter. To amend Chapter 82 zoning, Article 4, District Use Restrictions, Section 82-206, C1 Neighborhood Shopping District to include additional permitted uses and structures to promote business growth in the city of Tonawanda. Respectfully submitted by James Picasso, City Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. At this time, we'll now take comments or questions relative to the public hearing to amend Chapter 82 zoning, Article 4, District Use Restrictions, Section 82-206, C1 Neighborhood Shopping District. For those that are joining us in person, there is a spot for you to come up to the microphone. We just need your name and address for the record. For those that are joining us in person, please raise your hand. Any comments or questions to amend Chapter 82 zoning, Article 4, District Use Restrictions, Section 82-206, C1 Neighborhood Shopping District? Mr. Clerk, anyone joining us virtually?
Madam
Wishing-
President, at this time, there's no one on the Zoom call looking to make any comments as far as amending Chapter 82 zoning, Article 4, District Use Restrictions, Section 82-206.
Last call. Any comments or questions to amend Chapter 82 zoning, Article 4, District Use Restrictions, Section 82-206, C1 Neighborhood Shopping District? We do have a comment on the floor, Mr. Clerk. Please come forward.
My name is Steve Rick. I'm here on behalf of the property owner. I'd just like to say that, of course, we fully support the resolution because it will in fact enhance the business climate in the city of Tonawanda, and it's fully consistent with the city's comprehensive plan. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ricca. Any other comments or questions relative to the public hearing to amend Chapter 82 zoning, Article 4, District Use Restrictions, Section 82-206, C1 Neighborhood Shopping District? With that, I declare the public hearing closed. Comments from the mayor per the agenda. Comments from city officials and correspondence per your agenda. At this time, we'll now take comments by the public on the resolutions. For those that are joining us in person, please approach the microphone. For those that are joining us virtually, there's a spot for you to raise your hand. Mr. Clerk, any resident joining us virtually wish to comment on the resolutions?
Madam President, at this time, there's no one looking to make any comments on the resolutions. As far as the correspondence goes, they just need to be ordered and filed.
Okay, correct. All right, thank you for that. Let's proceed.
Madam President, before we
Mr.
proceed,
Nyland.
I'd like to make a motion that we waive the reading of minutes this evening.
The resolution.
Resolutions, yeah, so
Okay, so I have a motion on the floor by Mr. Mylum to waive resolutions 1 through 13. Do we have a second?
I'll second, Madam President.
Second by Mr. Rounstrau. Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
Aye. Declare resolutions 1 through 13 waived.
Okay, resolution number 1 by Council Member Mylum.
Do we have a second? I'll second. Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 2 by Council Member Nocera.
Do we have a second?
Thank you, Madam President.
Seconded by Mr. Mylum. Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 3 by the council, seconded by the council.
Comments or questions? I have a comment. So this resolution that the council is going to be voting on is at the recommendation of our city engineer. to award construction renovations to Erie Contracting Inc. at a cost not to exceed $280,800. That's for court renovations, and the New York State court system will be footing the bill for this. Any other comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 4 by the council, seconded by the council.
Comments or questions? Comment, so this resolution is also at the recommendation of our city engineer to award for the construction phase of the court office under the renovation program to Wendell. And that cost is not to exceed $48,623, which New York State courts will be footing the bill for that as well. Any other comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 5 by the council, seconded by the council.
Comments or questions?
Comment.
Mr. Nocera?
While we don't know exactly which sidewalk sections are going to be replaced, the council doesn't choose where these sidewalks are going to be replaced. We vote on approving the money to replace the sidewalks. So just putting it out there, we approve the money to be spent for the sidewalks, but we don't exactly go around and marking sidewalks. We could take a complaint about a sidewalk being in disrepair, but we don't choose which one will be selected. That's a selection process. The engineer takes that over with the contractors and they bid it and we approve the monies.
That's correct. Any other comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 6 by council member Nocera.
I'll second. Comments or questions? I have comment. I'd like to thank Tonawanda American Little League for meeting with the council at our last meeting. This is another 5-year agreement. And I look forward to seeing more teams playing on that diamond. Any other comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 7 by council member Mylum.
Do we have a second?
I'd like to second, Madam President.
Seconded by Mr. Rautenstrau. Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 8 by the council, seconded by the council.
Comment. I'd like to thank Erie County Legislator John Barnese for this $10,000, which will be utilized at our senior center to replace the flooring. So I'd like to thank him for helping to make this happen. Any other comments or questions?
Yes, I'd also like to
Mr.
thank
Nocera?
our Erie County Legislator, Madam President. It's past due and it should have been done a while ago, but we're finally getting to it.
Yes. Thank you so much. Any other comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 9 by council member Nocera.
I'll second. Comments or questions?
Comment.
Mr. Nocera?
Thank you, Madam President. This $20,000, once again, is coming from Erie County, and it's going to be well-spent money, taxpayer money, of course, upgrading a few things down at Engine 3 and allowing our fire chief to transfer of personnel over to Engine 3 and keeping 2 firefighters over there and putting on into that Engine 3 some advanced life-saving equipment, which is well needed. And we all know when the school opens up over there, every student in the city of Tonawanda that's going to City of Tonawanda schools is going to be on that side of the railroad tracks, on the west side of the tracks. So I think it's a great move by our fire chief, being a little ahead of the game on that. Thank you again, chief, for coming up with that plan. It's going to work very well. Thank you again.
Thank you, Mr. Nocera. Any other comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 10 by Councilmember Mylum.
Do we have a second?
I'll second, Madam President.
Seconded by Mr. Rounstrau. Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 11 by the council, seconded by the council.
Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted.
Resolution number 12 by the council, seconded by the council.
Comments or questions? Comment, this resolution authorizes us to enter into a one-year agreement with Pyramid Brokerage regarding Spalding. It's our hope that we will get the contracts back from the interested buyers who had submitted letters of interest. So hopefully we'll see some updates moving forward soon. Any other comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted. Resolution 13,
By the council, second, or I don't have a spot. I'm sorry, Madam President.
that's okay. I'll take it.
I'll say.
Seconded by Mr. Nocera. So this resolution is for the council to go into executive session. The purpose of executive session is for contract negotiations. Can you please call the roll?
Nocera,
Aye.
Rautenstrau,
Aye.
Mylum,
Aye.
Cook.
I declare the resolution adopted. At this time, we'll now take comments by the public following the resolutions. For those that are joining us virtually, there is a spot for you to raise your hand. Please do so and the clerk will call upon you. For those that are joining us in person, please approach the microphone. Any comments? Mr. Clerk, anyone wishing to address the council?
Madam President, at this time, I do not show anyone on the Zoom call looking to make any comments at this time.
Okay, Mr. Nocera.
Thank you, Madam President. Once again, just congratulations to Clifford Strelo, Veteran of the Month, well-deserved, a great body of work in his career with the Air Force, and of course, coming back home and joining the Niagara Hose Company, becoming a life member there. Also, I just want to thank City of Tonawanda Neighbors United. Friday, they had Teen Wars up at Elmwood Park, across the street from Councilman Rautenstrau's home there. They kind of invaded the neighborhood right in front of there, but it was very well attended. Had a great time while I was there. Participated in a, I don't know, Connect Four competition. I took 2 out of 4, so I guess I did okay. So the story is, are you smarter than a 7th grader? Maybe. I just was fun with her. Saturday, 29th is coming up very quickly, is the family camp out over at Vets Park. It's $10 per site. Bring your family out, have a great time. To register for that, it's TonawandaRec.com. So it's TonawandaREC.com. Also, just want to shout out to our police, fire, DPW departments, Parks and Rec, everybody just did a phenomenal job this past week at Canal Fest. I know that some of you aren't aware of a person that audits, we'll just call it First Amendment audits. Our police department stood head and shoulders above whatever that individual was trying to throw out at them and get them off their game and distract them from performing their duties. And that first and foremost is the safety and security of our citizens and our visitors to our city. It's unnecessary that that had to happen then. Congratulations to your folks. Once again, Chief, they did an exceptional job all week. So congratulations to them for that. Also, if you want to thank them in person, Coffee with the Cop starts August 2nd. It's going to be Wednesday at Burger King, 9 to 10. You're buying, I guess? Okay. All right. Chief said he's buying. So there's going to be several other dates throughout the month and one date in September that's coming up. So thank you again, everybody. It's a good week. I'll reserve further comments later on the whole week. Thanks again.
Thank you, Mr. Nocera. Mr. Rottenstraw.
Thank you, Madam President. Just to continue the sentiment, I want to thank our Veteran of the Month, Clifford Starrow. Thank you for your service. Thanks to Legislator Bargnesi for helping with funds for our senior center, for our fire department. We always need that. It's great to have some of that burden taken off of the local taxpayers. I did also want to say, only saw it on Facebook. It wasn't mentioned here, but whose ever idea was that to have the Coffee with Cop. I think that's a phenomenal idea. A while back ago, I was on this review from the governor's. We pushed it down on us. I think that was one of the things that we talked about is having our police department getting out, having a little more interaction with the residents. A lot of the times it doesn't have to be a scary moment for you guys to come along. It doesn't have to be a revenue moment or writing a ticket. It can all often be an educational moment. And just an opportunity to get to know one another. And I appreciate you guys doing that. I think that's awesome. What else? I also wanted to mention too, I know Carol had brought up the COT Neighbors United event in the park across from me. The Teen Wars, that was great. It was great to see that well attended. I was asked by them to help set up with the pop-up play date on Saturday morning as well. I thought I was going to get away with unloading the truck and getting out of there until my 10-year-old called me back and said, "Dad, aren't you coming back to pick me up?" Which I'm glad I did. It was very well attended. It's great to see this picking up. Great to see our parks getting utilized, our Niawanda Park being used, and it's amazing to see that life of all these kids playing and using their imagination and getting their faces out of tablets and computers and TV shows. I'm glad we have that opportunity. I'm glad my kids can play a part in that. So I just want to put a thanks out there for the COT Neighbors United. I know there's a lot involved, but particular thanks to Lindsay Chelsea. She puts a lot of heart into this. It was her blood, sweat, and tears, and her goal to make this happen, and she continues to do that. Follow them on social media, on Facebook. There's the Day of Play coming in September. That should be awesome. Hopefully it'll be bigger every year. I think that's all I got for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rottenstraw. Mr. Mylum.
Thank you, Madam President. By the time it gets here, I just want to say ditto. But I do share the same sentiments. I saw that video today that Carol sent around about the police department being audited, and got through about 30 seconds of it before I was totally disgusted. But I do want to thank the police department for their professionalism. It's very difficult to stand and be that polite and that professional in that situation. And once again, our department's made us proud. Thank you. I'd also like to thank the fire department for everything that they did to keep everybody safe this week during Canal Fest. those of you, it's a huge undertaking for those departments. And from what I understand, there was no major injuries or anything like that. And thank you for being there and keeping everybody safe. Really think that, just a quick update on the Hackett Street project, with the torrential rain that we seem to be getting this week. I did receive additional complaints about, it was basically a flash type flood running down the street or behind the homes there. And I was just notified tonight and did see the email of the picture that was taken where the berm was replaced, or reinforced after that rain. My hope is that this is going to alleviate the problem for those folks up there. But if not, I am continuing to make plans going forward for what can be done to help them out. So thank you, Madam President. Thank you to everybody for coming.
Thank you, Mr. Mylan. Mayor?
Thank you, Madam President. Ditto to everything. Thank you to, I just can't say enough, police, fire, DPW, Parks and Rec. We kept our city safe when over 150,000 people come into our city. We have an opportunity to show our wares, show how nice and beautiful our city is. I thought we did a pretty darn good job. Professionalism, the streets look clean, the parks look great. We went from 4th of July with, 12 to 15,000 people from the band shelter all the way to Wheeler Street to 150,000 people 2 weeks later. It was a great event. My goal is to make sure that everybody goes home safe. And you know what? Chief and all the other department heads, we did our job. So that's our job. Everybody enjoyed themselves. Even the parade. The only thing that was hazardous for the parade was Carl was driving me in the parade. It was the only thing that was hazardous for me. But I thank Carl for being the chauffeur. It was a great parade. We had approximately 32,000 people, according to the police department. That's what they figured out between Minerva and Grove all the way in through North Tonawanda. So again, these kind of numbers they're unheard of. But we bring them into our city. We do our job. And we look really, really good to other communities. A lot of people say, well, you know what, they're not all from the city. I'll tell you what, you drive down Grove Street with all the chairs there, those people were all from this community. So it's very nice to see that. Veteran of the Month, Clifford Strelo, congratulations, hats off, and welcome home. The last thing I have is, so everybody understands, if you see something going on in Erie Canal or the Ellicott Creek, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is doing some applications to control what's called hydrilla. And hydrilla is an invasive plant from Korea, and unfortunately, it's made it home here in shallow waters in some of our aquatic areas, such as Ellicott Creek and at the canal. So they're doing applications. It was supposed to be today, but due to the heavy rain downpours, it'll probably be for the next couple of days. So when you see some type of boat with a spraying apparatus on it, they're controlling the hydrilla. And what it does is it's a dense mat that grows, and it eliminates sunlight, which will kill vegetation, food for the fish, eliminate oxygen for the fish, and it's not good for canoeing, recreation, anything in the water. It's very, very hazardous to that. So they're going to be cleaning that up, and it's no cost to us, but it's a canal system and it's the creek system. So that will be continuing, I would assume, probably the rest of this week. So I just want to make an alert, so if anybody sees anything going on, that's what it is. They're controlling the hydrilla. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Chief, I did not see the video that's been circulating around, but there's no doubt in my mind that you and the entire department remained professional at all times. So thank you for that. I'd also like to give a congratulations to Mr. Strelo. Thank him for his service and dedication to our city. This is a well-deserved recognition. I also want to give a congratulations to Lily Lalanich, who today received the Skip Miller National Scholarship Award at the 2023 DARE Conference in Las Vegas today. So congratulations to Lily. And then we are less than a month away from the Carnegie Art Spree. For more information, or if you want to participate, please visit carnegieartspree.org. I just wanted to take a moment to thank the Salvation Army, who graciously allowed the Twin Cities Task Force for the homelessness space at their facility. And we're fortunate now to have standard office hours, which will be every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The Salvation Army has been a partnership with the Twin Cities Task Force, and I can't thank them enough for their support. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this evening. And at this time, the council will now go into executive session for contract negotiations. Once we've ended executive session, we will open up the doors. Thank you.
This concludes our Zoom call this evening. Thank you for joining. Our next meeting, for August, we return to our normal meeting nights. So our first meeting in August will be August 1st.
I thought my back.
Somebody
Take
have-
care and have a good week.
I'll send it again. You got it?
Carl, you were